Dahon seems to lose its track in the last few years. I tested some of the recent bikes like the Curl or New Wave, but they are all disappointments. I looked for something better, and when I heard about the new Dahon Launch D8, I was excited to give it a try. My first impressions with the Launch D8 were really good, as it doesn't look as bulky as I imagined. It is still a heavy folder at 27 pounds, although it doesn't have any accessory like mudguards or rear rack. Having said that, the weight and size are still manageable, so I have no problem carrying it with one hand. This Dahon features a new frame hinge called Jaws hinge. The new hinge makes the frame really sturdy with teeth lock, and it also makes the design more attractive, as there is no ugly clamp and latch on the frame. I feel that the frame is stiffer as compared to other folding bikes, and therefore it can minimize frame flex effectively and maximize pedaling efficiency. The folding latch is hidden under the main tube, and you will get used to it in no time. The only problem I have is that some cables are also running under the frame, so they could get in the way and prevent me from closing the latch completely. Therefore, you should check the cables carefully before riding. When I received the bicycle, there were some scratches here and there, mostly on the handlebar and main tube. They are caused by the folding mechanism of the bike. Another problem is that the magnetic pieces that hold the two wheels together are not really strong, so sometimes the two wheels could fall apart when you carry the bike. The design also doesn't allow us to roll the bike when it is folded. Obviously, there are some limitations in the folding mechanism. However, it should work alright if you are a little more careful when handling the bike. The derailleur hanger of the Launch D8 was slightly bent during transportation. Fortunately, it could be fixed easily. Afterwards, shifting gears is so smooth with the Shimano SL M310 trigger shifter with a visual speed indicator and a Shimano Altus 8-speed rear derailleur. The gear range is wide enough to get me climb up some short hills as well as reach fairly good speeds on flat roads. To conclude, here are pros and cons of the bike. Pros: attractive design, sturdy frame, great riding experience. Cons: some limitations of the folding mechanism. There is nothing to complain about the riding performance of the Launch D8. The frame is so sturdy and rigid, I feel it could last a very long time. There are just a few disadvantages in the folding mechanism, but if you could live with them, you won't be disappointed with this bike. It is an excellent option for riding on flat and busy streets. We at BikeFolded.com highly recommend the Dahon folding bike.